I don't e-
Um,
I don't even know how to read Joe Angel, okay? This is we don't need it. AI reads for me, like
AI reads for me.
I just highlight, you could just highlight whatever you need to see
Yeah,
and then just have it and then just say read out loud.
yeah. Read this.
Read
Read
this
this
for me.
to me. Yeah.
Yeah, put these words in audible form, okay? And that's how I will consume it.
I mean, it's just like the Google Assistant. Like
hmm
whenever you call somebody, they have that. They'll answer it like, "Hi, this is a Google Assistant. Please say your name. Where are you calling?" Or like
Oh,
it'll like go
yeah.
through this whole thing like you're talking to an actual person.
Yeah, dude. No, I watched a thing where they were like, they had Google Assistant order pizza for them, and it
Yeah,
was
yeah,
like
dude,
the
crazy,
most. Yeah,
right?
it's like so like, and they're even like talking not in like a robotic way. They're like, they even put the little, let me think about that, and I'm like,
Yeah,
hey,
like
dude,
it's so good.
it's
It's
so good
scary.
you they can't tell, and the person on the other line. Like it was practically a prank call a little bit. Like they
Yeah,
had to come back and go, "Hey, actually, that was a robot that ordered that pizza. Don't make the
yeah.
pizza." Like
Don't make the
that
pizza. Yeah.
is wild. Okay,
Uh, I
I ain't ready
can't
for it.
remember if I mentioned this on a past episode, but I know. So there, you have to really pay attention and really like listen because
hmm
there are tells on those ones because it's how they end their sentence, like how it stops, and
hmm
like because naturally a human when you're finishing the sentence, there's still like a little bit of a kind of like uh, hush sound coming out of your mouth because of the air, like it's your breath, like in and off. But on those recordings,
Oh,
when it goes to end the sentence, it just like stops. It doesn't have that
yeah,
last
cause they,
like little breath. Like it kind of like fade out
cause
almost.
yeah. Like the air escaping from your mouth,
Yeah,
and how you kind of like finish it, but they don't need that because there's not air coming out.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
just,
It's just a
oh,
robot.
that's weird, dude.
Yeah,
I
like I
gotta
said, you
listen
can
for
tell. Like
this.
it's one of those ones where you have to actually like really listen. Listen.
I don't know if I've ever really been on the phone with anybody on a hold that was like legit AI. But I think there are some like they're doing that what is that those robocalls.
Yeah,
I
yeah, the
remember watching
robocall.
something that like how like there are some people that are trying to they I mean they have robots already like that kind of answer and then they listen and they just
Yeah,
had the stock answers and stuff like that.
they have
But they're trying
keywords.
to yeah, keywords that kind of trigger something like that, like I'm sorry, I didn't quite get that. Like or some kind of weird thing. But like there'll come a point where they'll be able to get these robocalls where they sound like legit.
Yeah,
Hey, your AT&T account isn't working. Oh, can I try to fix that for you? Give me your social security
yeah.
number. And I'm gonna be like, I don't know. Let me hear you breathing first.
Let me hear
Like
you breathe.
how am I
What's your name?
how
Where are you calling from?
yeah, yeah, how am I gonna tell if you're a robot or not? I don't know.
Yeah.
Like
Don't you have that? You tell me my social security. I'll tell you if you're right. How about that?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
How about you guess it? And it probably
yeah,
could by like the way I breathe.
yeah.
It sounds like you're 30 something years old. Here you go. I don't need it, Joe Angel,
Don't.
though. I kind of do. I've been watching this Tesla bot, and I kind of want a Tesla bot to come and clean my house, do some cooking,
Do other stuff I'm like don't want to do.
destroy my enemies. Like, just the typical thing
Usual
you'd use
birthday.
yeah, work day, the usual work day. You know what I'm saying? I got
Yeah.
things to do. I can use that time to do my hobbies that I've been wanting to do.
I
Go
saw
destroy my
something the other.
enemies.
Yeah, I saw something the other day where they're like talking about VR in that aspect with the
hmm
robots, and like if you can get to a point where you can use a VR headset,
To
stay at
control
home
one.
and have the robot be like at your job, and you're just doing your job through the robot through VR in your house. Like
Hey, you're gonna get fired and just have the robot. Then they're gonna be like,
Yeah,
hey, you're fired. We're gonna hire your robot, and your robot will take
yeah.
your job.
Except me.
The robot's gonna come back to you like, hey, you're fired, bro. You know,
Yeah,
they hired
you're-
me instead.
yeah. Hey, you got fired today, but I got a promotion.
You just got yourself out of a job, you idiot. Okay, Joe Angel, my phone
All right,
just gave me the 20% on my phone.
all right. Let's
Like,
do this.
let's
Quick.
do this. All right.
In, all right, in three, two, and one. Hey everybody, welcome back to Anime Me Podcast. It's me, Joanna, with my co-host Al, and we are back with our second food anime, guys.
Because it is food season. It is
Food,
upon us.
best
I
time of
mean,
year.
like, let's see it.
September,
Uh-huh.
Christmas, spooky season,
Spooky
Toyota
season. Uh-huh, uh-huh.
turkey season.
Turkey season. Mwah, I'm loving it. I mean, like, I just got through eating candy from October. Now I'm gonna be eating everything else. I
Everything
mean,
else.
we probably have like maybe I think I have one, two, probably have like 3 or 4 Thanksgivings to either put on or go to, and I'm gonna be done with it. I don't know how other people have Thanksgiving meals for Christmas. Y'all do that?
Yeah, dude. No, we do like the pozole and tamales and
Oh
like no
yeah.
turkey, man. But
Hey,
we'll probably do a ham. I would say a ham. Ham's pretty. Ham's a
yeah,
good one you
yeah,
could go over.
yeah. I mean, like nobody's tired of ham like
Yeah, I never had a
all the
goose
time.
before. I want a Christmas
Yeah,
goose.
get you a boiled goose. That's what
Yeah,
everybody wants. Everybody's asking for the
literally
Christmas. They're flying off the shelves, literally
off
flying
the
off the shelves.
shelves.
Boiled goose. Hey, you know what? By the way, Anime Me is a podcast where two friends show each other anime, one episode at a time. We teach you how to love it and how to watch it.
And watch it. Boom.
Get in them comments, chat. Get in the comments.
Get in those comments, guys, and let us know what you think of the anime we watched today, which is Ramen Akanaka, or in English, Red Cat Ramen.
Oh, dude. I know what you did. Red Cat Ramen. We
Yeah.
during September, I didn't, I didn't catch the translation, but I was like, wait a second, wait a second, wait a second. I think I is this okay? I'm gonna go ahead and jump to Joe Angel's fact corner. Uh, we watched. I recommended during September. Was it Ninja Kamui?
Ninja Kamui.
It was
You
at the
changed your
same.
lists. I know you
It
did.
was the same. It was the same producer. They produced. No, no, no. It was. I think it was the Rick and Morty anime. During the Rick and Morty anime, I think I had said that the guys who produced the Rick and Morty anime was also going to produce a anime about cats making ramen. Hmm.
Mm,
Future Joe Angel, figure this out for us.
figure this out, Gus.
Oh no, yeah, it was Ninja Kamui. It was Ninja Kamui
Yeah.
because that same guy he comes back and then he's like, I'm gonna produce this other one, and you found it. I can't believe it already came out. Here we are watching Ramen Akanako.
Yeah,
Let me give us a synopsis.
go for
And this synopsis has no business being this long. I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there. Tamako arrives at Ramen Akanako, a ramen restaurant run by cats, for a part-time job interview. When asked by the owner Bunzo, if she likes cats, Tamako admits that she's more of a dog person. This gets her hired immediately, leading her to the beginning of Tamako and her new friendships with the other feline employees of the restaurant, Samurai Pizza Cats.
Samurai pizza.
Red Cat Ramen. I was like, but you know what? That's what threw me off is because I was like,
Mm.
it's called Ramen Akaneko. I don't remember it being that name, but the fact that you just told me, I just got it. I just put it together.
Just clocked it.
I just clocked it, dude. I can't believe. I mean, I thought. By the way, if I were to walk into a restaurant and it's all cats, Joe Angel, I'm walking out that restaurant. You know what I'm saying? Like, it
I was
is
about to say
so
because there are
practical though.
restaurants where
Like,
you can, there are cafes where you can go and there's a bunch of cats. They're
yeah,
just
get a
chilling.
coffee and have a cat like jump up on you and you could just like pet them and stuff. Which
I
doesn't,
know
like as
me,
much as I'm like, hmm
our friend Abby, we could chill in there.
yeah, yeah. She does love herself a cat and probably would love a cat restaurant. Like I don't say that I'm not a cat person. I mean, I do say that I'm not a cat person, but my brother's got a cat and I do love me some Bella. Like they call her Bella
Yeah.
and she just like doesn't do anything, doesn't even I don't think I've ever heard it meow or purr or anything. It just comes up, rubs its like body on my legs, and then it's all like, "Hey, pet me." And then I'm like, "Okay." And then it's like, "No, not with your eyes. Not with your hands, with your eyes,
Hands,
you
right?
moron."
Yeah.
Pet me with
I would say
your
cats are like the second easiest animal to care for, other than fish.
It is kind of
Because
nice.
as long as you get like a food dispenser, you're pretty much good. You
Yeah.
don't really have to take care and
The
take care of
really honestly, because
yourself.
like a dog is like,
Yeah,
hey man, let's hang out. What are we doing today? What are
dog's
you
like a
doing? What are you
kid.
eating?
Like
Yeah, lots of attention. Cat's like, you know what? Just go live your life,
cats,
cat. Do whatever you
yeah,
do whatever you
cat's
want.
the moody teenager of your family. It's just like, ugh.
It really is. Yeah, it is. It's like,
Just
I'll
give
be
me
over
food and leave
here.
me alone.
I'll be over.
Yeah.
Yeah, just yeah, shut up about it. Uh there aren't I didn't clock one opposable thumb, Joe Angel. How are these cats holding anything really? I mean, like, it was like,
Let's talk about the fact that these cats are drawn as cats, like
like literally, like on.
as literal cats. They're not bipedal in any way. They stand up on two legs, but they're still in like a cat would stand on two legs. Like
Yeah,
they're all
cat
actually
size too.
cats. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, like they are like 1.5 foot tall. Like I was, like they're not furries. They're like legit cats, cat size. They're having to climb onto counters. They're serving human beings. Humans are coming into this restaurant willingly.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so funny because immediately I'm like, all right, there's no way I'm gonna eat at this place because I do not want cat hair all in my food. That's ridiculous. And then Bunzo, the owner of
Yeah.
the restaurant, like points out to a sign that's like,
Yeah.
see that over there? There's a
That's cat
disclaimer.
haircuts.
Every now
Yeah.
and then,
You
we
might
try
get a hit.
really hard. We don't want to get
Yeah.
cat hair in your food, but it happens. Okay, we're
Yeah.
cats.
It's
I
gonna
I, I
happen.
wrote
We're
down
cats.
not one hairnet. That would probably help. Try a
Yeah.
hair, you know, just try a hairnet. That's all I'm thinking.
Hairnet,
Like,
beard net, get those whiskers covered.
yeah, a tail net, a body
Yeah.
net. Just like that's the one thing they haven't tried. But this Tamako comes in and she's just has the best meal ever, and then she applies for a job there. Like she wants a job.
Yeah.
And she's gonna be the first human. Like I guess they've had humans before or something. I couldn't tell
Yeah.
exactly. By the way, this is so new. It doesn't have a dub, right? Like they didn't do a dub in this.
Not yet. Not that I saw.
I don't think so, right? Um, but she gets hired because he asks, like, are you a cat person or a dog person? I don't quite get
Yeah.
that part of it, like how he was just like,
He kind
that's
of
gonna be my
mentioned it
question.
later. Yeah. So it's like, because cat
Okay, you might have to
people,
explain it to me.
it's going to be like, oh, they're not going to do the job because they're just going to be so infatuated with the cat. Like, that's the main shtick for the restaurant, is that all their customers are cat people because they like cats.
Okay.
But he needs like
Yeah, yeah,
somebody
yeah.
who's not really a cat person to be like, all right, this person can actually just get the job done without us having to like, hey, say, hey, pay attention, or hey, we got to do this. It's all like,
Hmm.
all right, yeah, just they could just do the job with just us telling them.
And it addresses immediately my initial concern. Like initially, I like the first thing I said, like, there's five cats in that restaurant. They're running a ramen shop. It is littered with cat hair. There's no way. But then she gets the job there, and the first thing you see is she is brushing these cats because
Yeah,
she's trying to keep them from shedding. And I'm like,
yeah,
this is like it's so practical and so
yeah.
impractical at the same time. Like, there's there's
But
no way
hey,
a
if I
cat can
could
run a
get a
cat.
job just yeah, if I could get a job just brushing cats, I would.
It's pretty chill. I'm like, actually, that
Yeah,
does not look difficult. Like, it's not a difficult job. She's just kind of chilling. She goes like, well, what am I? She didn't even know she was signing up for it. She's like, I'm just brushing cats, just trying to get the hair off of them
yeah. She
so
thought she
they
was gonna
don't
be making
shed.
ramen and stuff, and it's just like,
Yeah, no.
oh hey, go, hey, can you brush me? And they all go in one by one. Hey, can you brush me? Can you brush me? Can you brush me?
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
Yeah.
I guess yeah, this is to help them keep from getting there everywhere.
It is the most practical thing in the show. Like, I'm just so like, I don't even know what to think about this. It's like it's absurd, but then also like it adds some like reality to that absurdity, that weird kind of juxtaposition where you're like, these cats are cooking food, and of course they would need to have somebody brush them so that they could try to keep that cat hair out of the place. And I don't know, it just does something to my mind where I'm like, I'm just so confused by it. Did you ever see that commercial? There's a commercial. I don't know exactly remember what it was for. It was like maybe for cheese or for milk. It's something weird. And these cats are like hanging out in an alleyway, and they make believe they're like, if you're not careful, these cats will eventually grow opposable thumbs. And there's a cat there, and he's flipping a quarter, and then he's got a ball. He's able to squeeze a ball, and he's able to like. The cats are able to eventually open doorknobs because they have opposable thumbs. We gotta watch out for it. That's what this reminded me of. I was like, maybe they have opposable thumbs. They do not. They all have their own personalities.
Yeah,
I do like the way that gray cat is drawn. They're all drawn a little bit differently.
yeah.
His name is
Sasaki.
Sasaki. Sasaki is drawn the way his like big old head is and his tiny little pencil marks for eyes cracks me up.
Yeah, he's
But
like the old man almost.
yeah, he's the old man in there. Then there's like the young cat who's like the
Hana. Yeah.
hostess. Yeah, Hana. She's just like, whatever. They've got a freaking tiger, which is, what is the job of this tiger? Just to
Yeah.
intimidate? It's just intimidation factor. What
Krishna, I
in
think's her name.
Krishna? Yeah, Krishna comes in because so
She
they
makes
have a.
noodles, I think. Yeah.
Okay, okay. I
Yeah,
didn't see
because
that
she's
part.
like, so they have a scene where there's, of course, a guy who's like, hey, there's cat
Disgruntled.
hair. Yeah.
Hmm.
And he's just like trying to call, he's causing the scene. And so
Trying to get
Sasaki
free
asks,
food.
yeah, trying to get free food. But Bunzo, the boss, he's all like, you already ate, man. It's like, you're not getting a refund. It's like, you already ate it. He's like,
Hmm.
there's the disclaimer right there. You already knew, you already ate, you're not getting a refund. And so dude's like saying all like, oh, I'm gonna call the health department and all this other stuff. And so Sasaki asks Krishna how to like go out there and handle it because he knows once that dude sees the tiger, because everybody knows if you're in a room with a tiger or a cat, which one you're gonna take? You're gonna take the cat. You're not gonna take on a tiger.
No, you are not.
no, you are not.
Oh,
And
dude,
so
like,
we, and so,
mhm.
but she goes out there and the dude leaves. They go back and Krishna starts like crying or like breaks down because she was so nervous and so scared because she has social
Even though
anxieties.
she's even though she's the
Yeah.
largest cat in that place and is
Yeah.
enormous. And I did not expect that voice. I did not expect a little, girl
Little
voice coming
petite
out of that
voice.
big old
Yeah.
tiger. By the way, once again, walking on on their hind
Two
legs, you
hind
know what I'm
legs.
saying?
Yeah.
Like drawn like a regular tiger. Two hind
Yeah.
legs, I'm like, you have, I mean, I guess you would want that. If I had a cat serving me food or doing things, making noodles in the back, I don't want you walking on those hands. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that's
I don't want you walking on your front paws.
yeah, I don't want you like on all fours, getting sand and dirt and stuff on your hands while you're cooking. That's just
It's not safe.
unsanitary. I did what I only wrote down like one real thing and it was all caps. Yeah, I wrote in all caps here, Joe Angel. What did I just watch? Exclamation point, question mark, question mark. Like, seriously, this is quite the departure from Ninja Kamui. Ninja Kamui
Quite the
has
departure.
like, smoke monsters, fire, blood,
Yeah.
like action craziness, and this is like the complete opposite. Like it
Straight
legit
up.
is just this girl working in a shop with people with these cats making ramen.
Oh yeah. That's
Wild.
all it is.
That's all it
It's
is.
a show.
That's
It's a show about a cats running a ramen shop who hire a girl.
yeah, that should have been the synopsis right there. That's
Yeah.
exactly what it is. Cats working in a ramen shop. They hire a girl. She brushes them. The end. I can't
Easy
even
as ramen.
imagine. Yeah, I don't even know where this show goes. Like, what in the world even happens? Like, is there even any drama besides that guy that came in who was like throwing a fit?
Yeah.
I can't. I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know what the story of this hinges on. Like, is there something that's gonna happen? Does are they close to getting shut down because people are like, no more cats in my ramen? I don't know. I'm probably the most lost on this show than I've ever been lost on any other show. And I'm not gonna even say it. Lucky Star. I'm even a lot more lost than Lucky Star on this show. Give me some facts about this show, Joe Angel.
Oh man, let's get into the facts about Red Cat Ramen or Ramen Akaneko. So this started off as a manga, guys.
Of course.
A manga
Of
who
course.
was written and illustrated by Angiyaman. And they came out with this in March. Well, let's see. So it came out in Shueisha's Jumbuki in November of 2021 and ran all the way to February of 2022. Which after that it became serialized uh, in Shonen Jump in March of 2022, and it is still currently going on in the manga form. So still going on. And
Have you
then
read
the
any of this?
anime, I haven't read it. I need to look it up. I need to
Okay,
see
okay.
where to find it, if it's on Viz or Shonen Jump. Which I think it might
Okay.
be on the Shonen Jump app.
Just
Um,
wondering, just wondering. Go on.
but the anime came out in July of 2024. So it came out this year.
Yep. I mean, just like I had predicted, Joe Angel, when back in September, this is gonna
Back in
happen. That's crazy because I guess I didn't even think about looking it up. I had said, hey,
Yeah.
this is gonna happen, or he's producing this other show. Little did I know the show was already out and
Already
viewable.
going
It's already growing the largest fan base any anime has ever seen. It's taken the country by storm.
by storm. And there's only
Mm.
12 episodes for this first season.
Easily
but
consumable, like ramen.
easily consumable, like ramen. Yes,
Hmm,
just
hmm.
like ramen. And so, yeah, that was that. That was that. Did you recognize Bonzo's voice, the boss?
I don't think I did. Is
That
he
is the
go
immortal
ahead.
Tatsu.
I was, I was thinking
It's
that,
Kenjiro
like,
Suda. Yeah,
he's got that nice deep,
that
like
nice, deep,
gravelly
just like
voice.
the house
Yeah,
husband's back. He turned
yeah,
into a cat
I
in
do.
Ramen Shop.
He does have a really great voice. Like that
Dude,
voice is like
he's
legit.
like,
Like he's imposing as a easy, even as a little tiny cat, and he's like he's telling that man, you need to get out of here.
yeah,
You
yeah,
already ate all this stuff. I'm like, hey, I mean, I
hey,
know that this cat is like, a foot tall, but like,
yeah,
don't mess
but
with him. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
he got that
He's
man
the
voice,
immortal.
man.
He's that immortal dragon, son. Like,
Yeah,
don't.
don't mess with it.
I mean, I've seen. Have you seen cats attack videos? Like,
Oh,
they're
dude,
scary. Cats are like,
yeah, they're vicious.
they're freaky, dude. Like, they'll mess you. I'll send you some. There's some wild ones out there.
Oh man, but yeah, so that was it. And dude, there is a quite a few things too. There's actually a game called Ramen Akaneko, a lovely ramen shop. That's going to be a mobile game that I think was it's going to be available on Apple and Android. I think in December of this year.
Do I get to pick who I play? That would be what I want. I want to pick
You could
the
actually go
five
watch
different.
the trailer on YouTube. If you
Okay.
go to because one of the producers of the show is a company called Good Smile Company, and you can go to
Hmm.
their YouTube channel, and they have all the promos and stuff for the game. Uh, and they actually also have so there's going to be two channels. There's going to be Good Smile Company channel in English. That'll have like I said, that'll have the trailers and stuff for the game. But if you go to the Japanese side of the Good Smile Company, which will be Good Smile Company channel,
Hmm.
on there they actually have a web radio show for Ramen Akaneko called Ramen
What?
Akaneko, a lovely in-store announcement. And I want to say it's just Bonzo doing like just little small story stuff, almost like how All Taxi had that kind of recordings from the pen.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's kind of something like
That
that on Good Smile Company channel YouTube page. So for
that is
something that
wild,
seems
dude.
like it's
Like,
just like random, they got some pretty like crazy stuff as far as other media
I mean,
goes.
have you seen how this is like being? Did because they you can find it on was it anime fandom or even Google will have like reviews on this. Like, is this show
Yeah,
legit being well received? Like, do people love this show?
I haven't looked at any of the reviews yet, but as far as I can tell, like it seems when it comes to stuff like that, like first of all, it takes a lot for a manga to be animated too. Like there's
Hmm.
one that I've started reading a manga that's been doing really well that they've actually talked about animating it because it's been getting really well received, which is called
Hmm.
it's called Kagurabachi. You could read it on Shonen Jump on the Shonen Jump app.
Hmm.
But that one has been doing really well, and people are pushing for an anime adaptation of that. So, like I said,
Okay.
unless like the manga is does really well, it'll get pushed to have an anime adaptation. Or if it's
Yeah.
like I said,
Okay.
if it's an OVA that a company just hey, we want to make something, we're gonna hire a director and a writer and make this show or whatever, and then
So
like
yeah,
all this other
they
stuff.
wouldn't they wouldn't push this through to an anime or animated adapted thing unless it
Yeah,
was well received. So,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. Unless it was something that was well received and people or fans are wanting, it'll not all manga get to anime.
I mean, but some of it does though. Some of them get video games.
Yeah.
Some of them
I
get
mean,
stage plays.
stage plays. Crazy. Wow.
Some people do podcasts about them. You know, like
Yeah.
we're the problem. Okay, Joey, Joe, we're the problem.
We are
We're
part of the
perpetuating.
problem.
uh,
hey, it's just it's showing us the future, man. That's what it
it
is.
really is. I mean, like, if we want, it's either this, either you're gonna have animals become like, if they're gonna become the ones that are taking our jobs, or we're gonna have
Yeah.
AI robots taking our jobs. So which one do you want? I think
Where
I might be leaning towards the cat or the animal as
I
opposed to
think
the
this
robot.
is what happens when you put a Neuralink inside a cat.
Oh, if we keep throwing toxic waste
Dude,
into like rivers and stuff like that, maybe.
into
I mean,
sewers
I'm
is what you
afraid.
get, man. Cats are always going in the sewers.
Dude, the cats are taking over. I mean, I live in an area where there are three universities, and two universities are being taken over by cats. So much
Cats.
so that I just learned about this past week that
One
there
of them
is
actually
a
has a cat mascot.
oh, hey, yeah, they do. And at that same university, they have a club. There's a group called, I can't remember, something cats or whatever like that. And their job as a group, as a club, is to take care of the cats on campus. Let that sink into you. That's wild. I mean, like these
Wow.
guys, they get money from the university, and there's a club consisting of, I don't know, maybe 8 to 10 cat ladies who are all taking care of the cats on campus. Wild.
Wow.
Not one bowl of ramen though. Not I haven't seen a bowl of ramen come out of this place at all.
Not yet.
Disappointing. Disappointing. But not yet. Yeah. Yeah. Wait.
Oh man. But yeah, so it's really new, just came out. So
Yeah,
try to enjoy
it's I mean, hey, I warned you, Joe Angel, that this was going to be the shortest podcast we've ever done, which
shortest
isn't
one.
bad. I'm fine. I'm
It's not
fine with it.
bad.
Like I don't. People aren't complaining the fact that our anime, like we watch animes that are like 25 minutes long, but the podcast is
Yeah.
usually 50 minutes long. I haven't heard
Yeah,
anything
it's
in
a
the
bit long.
chat, nothing in the comments about that. But maybe they might hear this one and go, you know what? I think Sal and Joandra are onto something here. Make the podcast the same length as the anime,
As the show.
as the show itself. That makes a little sense.
Commercials and all.
You know what? Let's
Uh
go ahead and guac talk this. Are you?
Guap talking.
But hey, I want you to guac talk it this time. Where? Because I know. Here's the thing. I know that you are a slice of life guy. One,
Yeah.
two. You're also a cat guy. Three.
Cat cat.
You
Three.
love you some ramen.
I love you so much. This show's all me. This was a show you
uh,
brought up. I
uh,
think it was one of the
yeah.
first.
And you wrote it
Uh,
down. You wrote it down,
I
son.
did. I remembered it. Kept it in my brain.
Hmm. In the back of the
Um,
mind.
in the back of the minds, guys. But so yeah, like I said, initially slice of life. This is something I can watch and I'm probably gonna watch. I'll probably finish it over
Yeah.
the weekend, maybe.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
12 episodes.
but so it's like I said, I'm probably gonna start looking for the manga too. Um,
Hmm.
See if I can find that on Viz or Shonen and start reading that. Try to see the differentiation because I want to see if they're also drawn as cats, like anatomically correct cats in the manga.
Yeah.
Uh,
They're on their hind legs.
and on the hind legs, dude. Like I said, that's what kind of like drew me more into the show was how they were drawn because
Yeah.
they weren't drawn like
It-
any other shows. Like in America, they would be like kind of drawn like humanoid animals, kind of like
like a
how Gumball
cartoon.
is. Yeah, like a cartoon.
Yeah.
But this one, I think there's only one other anime. I think it's about bears. There's like a bear and a penguin, or something
Uh-huh.
that they're drawn correct, like as the animals. Um, Wolf Children, that was kind of furry as in
Yeah,
between.
yeah.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Beastars, they're animals, but they're humanoids because they have fingers and thumbs. Same
Mm-hmm.
thing with B and A. But this one, it's like, all right, these are actual cats, and everybody's just cool with the fact that these cats can talk and own a ramen shop.
Dude. Yeah, didn't even
Like,
nobody
nobody
freaked out.
questioned anything.
Nobody.
Like, what is the rest of this world like? Where this ramen shop
Yeah,
is just a
we
casual thing.
we've only seen the inside of this ramen shop. What is outside
Yeah,
this ramen shop? Is it
yeah.
are we on
What
Mars?
is
Is it
going
we're probably
on?
outer space. We're in outer
Yeah,
space, Joe Angel.
this is it. This is Elon's future. This is what he's imagining.
Yeah, it's all robots. It's all robots outside.
All
Outside the
robots.
door.
All robots outside. But like I said, the ramen looked good. The food looks good. And
It
ramen's
does,
obviously
it does. Hmm.
number one.
Hmm.
I do like you said, the practical fact of yes, of course they would have to have a disclaimer because of hair. They're cats. They mentioned it themselves, like, "Hey, we know we're cats. We try to keep the food out, so we have the disclaimer." Like they took all the necessary steps, and like the fact too that at the towards the end of the episode where Sasaki gives her like letter of employment, and to like he has her go over everything, and she's like talking about like because she starts crying, and they're like,
Uh-huh.
"Oh snap, what's going on? What's wrong?" And she's like, "I've never had a job that's been this thorough, this caring about their employees." That's like,
Yeah.
yo, that's kind of like real life right there. Like she
Yeah,
got health
yeah,
insurance now. Like, what kind of
yeah.
benefits
Yeah,
she got where she's crying
yeah.
and happy?
By the way, what kind of restaurant will let you work part-time and give you health insurance? Don't
Oh
happen in
yeah, for
America.
real.
Only
No,
in
not
Japan,
not in
bro.
America. Yeah, only in Japan. Only at this ramen shop.
Yeah, only with these cats.
Only with these cats, man. But yeah, like I like all the characteristics of cats, like their own personas, their own personalities. You got Hana, who's like the young kind of popular girl as server. Uh, you got the head chef,
Bunzo,
Sabu,
Bunzo. Oh yeah, Sabu.
Bunzo's the owner.
The-
You got Sasaki, the old man. You got Krishna, who's like the shy kind of cook who works in the back, and they're all just like, it's like, yeah, I could see why people want to come to this ramen shop. So chill, so cool. I would go to this ramen shop, and I would give it a 9 out of 10
Oh
on yeah.
snap! On the Yelps, but is that 9 out of 10? Also, the show that you're gonna continue to watch. Is this your rating right now? 9 out of 10?
Yeah, 9 out of 10. Gonna
I
continue watching.
love it, Joe Angel. I love that it's so high for you. I love that, because I'm learning. Like as I'm watching the show,
Yeah,
I'm like, who is this show for? Joe Bangles. It's for
this
you,
show's
Joe
for me.
Taku. You
It's
done
for
it. We
me.
found it. I love this. I love that you loved it so much. I'm gonna say it was a little lower for me, just a little bit
Yeah,
lower. We don't need to get onto my rating of it all, but
yeah, dude. But
but
and
you
if
know,
you know, you
son.
know, you know, son. Real quick, did you watch the latest episode of Dantadan, which would be last week's
Oh, was that
or
is that
2 weeks ago?
episode 4?
Episode 5, I believe.
Okay, no, then I'm an episode behind. So don't tell
Okay, yeah.
me.
All right. Your answer
Don't
is gonna
tell me.
get questioned in that episode that you haven't listened.
Okay, okay, okay. Don't tell me. I'm all about it. I did show some other people about it, and
Yeah,
they are into it.
yeah.
So,
My friend, my bro Caleb, he was all because he had listened to that episode of the podcast,
hmm
and he was all like, when he watched that episode, he was like, "Ah, I could see like how hard it was for you to like not really talk about some stuff that gets shown or mentioned." Like, yeah,
because
because I read
I
the
had some
manga, so
questions.
yeah,
Yeah,
and like
I
they
had some.
started getting answered, and so, but I also told him that uh, Okarun's voice actor,
hmm
he's Tanjiro.
Word.
In the Japanese version, he's Tanjiro.
I went back and showed it to some friends, and we watched it in the sub because I had been watching it in the
Because
dub for the
yeah,
podcast, but like watching it in the sub, I can hear it now.
yeah, the sub they have a stacked voice acting cast. Like Turbo Granny in the sub is Luffy's voice actor.
Oh snap! Dang, that is
Yeah,
stacked. That's
like
wild.
they
So I
have
mean,
a
they know they got
stacked
something.
Japanese voice acting cast.
Yeah, no, they did not spare any expense on this because it looks expensive and it sounds. I mean, they got they can't be cheap. They can't be cheap. Those
Can't
voice
be cheap.
actors.
Can't be cheap,
And
guys.
you know what else you
Can't
should be
be.
cheap with? The 5 stars that
What's
you
that?
should be giving this podcast.
Oh
Dude,
yeah, those 5 stars, guys. Just like how we gave all the stars for this show, give us all the stars for our show, guys. And by doing that, you can go to our Spotify, go to our YouTube, SoundCloud, iTunes, Podbean, wherever you listen to us to, or go to our website as well, anime-me.com, where you can find all the list of our episodes, find all the links to our socials, and where you can find your own Anime Me pod shirt, guys. Because like I said, the holidays are coming, and you want to get those orders in for Christmas. And also, speaking of Christmas, it comes with giving, and you can give us those likes, give us shares, subscribes, and give us those good reviews, guys, to help the show grow. And also help show grow. Share it for a friend, guys, because Thanksgiving is being thankful and sharing things that we're grateful for, which is anime, which is friends, which
be
is food.
thankful. Yeah, be thankful for anime and friends. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what this podcast really is about. It's about anime and friends getting closer together, guys. And the only way to do that is by sharing it with each other, guys. And also leave a comment. Let us know what you thought about this anime. Let us know if this one's for you, like it is for me. Let us know if there's an anime that is for you that we haven't covered yet. Put that down there so we can watch it and enjoy it with you as well. Also with the movies, like we said, we're always down to watch movies. You just gotta throw those in those comments, guys. Let us know. And with that, I've been Joe Adriel with my co-host Sal, and we'll see you on the next one. Liz.
Peace.
これはアニメミーでした。これから帰国の旅を始めます。ご清聴ありがとうございました。